Martin Keown, Arsenal invincible. That says everything to me. I mean, you're the sort of guy when the chips are down, you rise to the occasion. Do you think Lewis will do the same here?
He's not going away. I think he's actually been quite sporting in all of this. I watched it. I'm not a part of the fraternity for Formula One. It's like a Premier League team going into the last game of the season, 13 points clear, and all of a sudden the previous 37 games don't count anymore. I thought it was unbelievable to see it just disappear. I felt gutted for him. But when he went and shook Verstappen's hand afterwards, I think that said it all. He might have been thinking something else, but he was very sporting in that situation. I think Formula One needs competition. It needs maybe another winner, and I think Hamilton will be back to make sure that he wins it next time.
Simon, the decision to give it to Verstappen, and it wasn't going to be changed by the FIA, was made yesterday. He collected his trophy, Verstappen, in Paris last night at the FIA prize-giving ceremony. Neither Hamilton or Toto Wolff attended.
Okay.
Was that wrong or right?
Listen, I think the reasons why they've stepped back from the appeal is because the FIA put a statement out saying that this argument and this controversy is diminishing the sport of Formula One. And I think that probably was an edict that people needed to respond to because there are bigger pictures that people need to be mindful of. I am not in the camp where I particularly care whether Lewis Hamilton continues to race or not. He's won 7 world championships. If he wants to race. If he doesn't, don't. If he wants to right a wrong, the best way to right a wrong is to suck it up and get on with it. There are far greater travesties and far greater injustices in the world than Lewis Hamilton not winning his 8th world championship. So with the greatest win in the world, I find it difficult to understand why this would be a discussion that needs to be mooted by him. Yes, we're disappointed. We all get disappointed in life. I'm disappointed to have lost £50 million in a football club, but we get on with it because that's the way that life plays out. And a lot of people would like to be as disappointed as Lewis in their world. So with my outlook, I think that what he should do is he should pull himself together, regroup, and go and make his point.
I mean,
that's what
he's one of the greatest drivers.
But you would presumably want to see him go another time, so that if he won it, it would be the greatest.
He's not
of all
bothered.
time.
You've already asked him that.
I'm not bothered. You're not bothered. Thank you,
I'd
Martin.
like to see him come back, and so would the most of the racing viewers that watch it, because he's an all-time great, and you don't want to lose all-time greats just like that. And they're special people. They come back fighting. He's just let him go away. He's a bit wounded at the moment. He's a winner. And it was snatched away from him when he deserved to win it.
Martin, he's been representing
Who does he represent?
Lewis Hamilton.
No, he represents Williams and the UK.
He represents Lewis Hamilton. He's in the business of Lewis Hamilton.
Well, in doing that, he's represented us.
And chapeau to him because he's an elite sports person. But let's not elevate these people to positions where they're really not. He's a great sportsman. And
I'm not doing that. I'm asking him to stay on.
And if you're right, and if he's a great winner, which of course he is, then he'll come back and right this injustice. But what we're hearing is a narrative that he's a little bit wounded. Well, boo-hoo! Have a bit of someone else's life every now and again.
I expect him to be wounded by this. I expect him to be hurt by that, as I certainly would be myself. That's just normal. But I think he'll come back even better.
Well said, Martin. And well, you schooled Mr. Jordan on that one. I'm
not sure that's right. He did, but he has He has a different opinion to me. But I think the bottom line is that we're hearing something that I don't particularly think I associate.
You just don't like Lewis.
No, I'm not a great fan of his. No, but what I can do, I'm a great fan of his ability. Right, and that's undeniable. But I'm not a fan of some of the hypocrisies that he attaches himself to and some of the disingenuous standards that he has.
Okay.
But unarguably, as an elite driver, you have to admire his talent, and I'm an admirer of his talent. And a talented person like him does not take this defeat. This will not be the finishing note. Why would he want to go out on what he perceives to be an outrageous injustice?
Your namesake was right, Eddie Jordan. You're related to him, incidentally.
No. I'm a different kind of person to Eddie Jordan.
Are you? You got the same hairdresser though.
Jim White and Simon Jordan, Monday to Thursday morning, 10 till 1. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.